What's good? We back with the Boxing Clinic, changing lanes, switching paces real quick. Y'all know what it is, man. We back. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Talked a lot of Terrence Crawford, putting that promotion, putting that push behind him, and letting everybody know that he will be fighting on the ESPN Plus app. So we talk some heavyweight real quick. And a lot of the brothers like the Cali Enigma, 7A Sports, a lot of the brothers want to make a push for Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. What up, Alabama? What up, Birmingham? What up, Montgomery? I stay down there in the Gum. Shout out to Mobile. Shout out to Greenville, Alabama. Got a brother that's from there as well. What it do, man? What it do, man? Shout out to the South, man. One time once again, man. Much love, respect going down out there. They want to, Wilder to push for Fury, but Fury, I heard he been on the record saying that, or his team been on the record saying there might be 3 tune-ups for him. Everybody wants to look for versus Safari this weekend. A cruiserweight guy, Swiss-based cruiserweight. It got picked up by Showtime. We talked about that yesterday. If you missed that video, will be on Showtime. As far as as the Dallas native 214, Maurice Hooker will be fighting. Terry Flanagan for the vacant WBO belt left behind by Terrence Crawford. As well on Showtime, I believe that will be streamed. So. Just some information for you guys. It's a big jam-packed Saturday for boxing. We continue to speak on all of those and more towards a little bit at the end of the video and towards the week. But the Bronze Bomber, they talking about he should wait out for Tyson Fury, but at the end of the day, Fury is physically not going to be where he wants to be. This fight could be a quick fight where he won't get his rounds in. He might get his rounds in. This guy's never been stopped. He got beat up by Emmanuel Char over 10 rounds. So, I don't think it's realistic for Wilder to wait out for Fury, man. I understand that the Anthony Joshua thing got people mad in the situation, got people in flux, and, we got caught up into really pushing behind Deontay Wilder to get that fight. And people say, well, nobody says nothing when you fanboys talk about Deontay Wilder. Really, Deontay Wilder didn't have a fan base before, 7A Sports and LDBC really got behind him and told you guys they just want to get behind him, give him a push so he can get that Anthony Joshua fight, so it could bring some notoriety to the heavyweight division. That's what it was about, reviving the heavyweight division. A lot of the brothers, really didn't care for Deontay Wilder as far as really following him like Floyd or like Crawford or Earl Spencer, how they doing them now. Deontay Wilder didn't even have that push on the internet. Now that, Eddie Hearn is trying to, play smoke and mirrors, and we can all sniff that out and find it out. And a lot of you guys just don't want to. Y'all just want to believe everything Eddie say, even if he getting caught in a blatant lie. The funds was there. Everybody know Al Heyman got the bag, secured the bag alert. Everybody know Shelly Finkel know he got to secure the bag alert. He got the bag. It's never been questioned. Even you got Dan Rayfield stepping out there saying that the funds are there. Al Heyman and Shelly Finkel ain't no joke to play with, but y'all believe Eddie Hearn, a guy who is a consistent liar, and when y'all see that the zone shit fail and it don't succeed like y'all thought it was going to succeed, y'all still going to try to make excuses like y'all make excuses for these fighters. So ain't nobody being a fanboy of Deontay Wilder. It's an issue when you support Deontay Wilder. Ain't nobody saying Deontay Wilder didn't have flaws or don't do this, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody say that? Ain't nobody act like he's perfect, like you guys thought Pacquiao was perfect, like you guys thought Lomachenko was perfect. Don't compare that to this, man. Because isn't the black community supposed to support their fighters? That's the only one, the real top negative that you see. As soon as the black community gets behind a fighter, they fanboys, they this and that. But Puerto Ricans and Mexicans get behind these fighters and see they do no wrong, even when they eat bullshit ass meat, quote unquote, or put the needle in their ass. They still show support. You know what I'm saying? So you feel me on that? So, but back to the topic of discussion. This is a fight that can't happen no time soon, man. Fury, I think he need to get 2 or 3 fights in, like his team said earlier this year. But beating Safari, hopefully I'm saying the Albanian's guy's name right. He can go out there and look bad. He can go out there and not have the win he wants. He can go out there and get a quick knockout like Kell Brook did versus Robochenko and not feel like he got the rounds in. So that's unrealistic. I think Fury legitimately won't be ready for a mid-level fight until probably next summer at the earliest. Next spring/summer. Let's say he get a fight in right now. He turn around and fight in December. He get another fight in, like, let's say the first quarter of March next year. And then by the summertime, I think he'll be ready for a step up in competition. Maybe a guy like, Povetkin, maybe a guy like Luis Ortiz, maybe a guy like Jarrell Miller, maybe somebody in that ilk, that kind of first tier, second tier type of like type of heavyweight. But right now, I mean, when you abuse your body, especially when you get caught, shooting that shit in your ass and trying to say you ate wild boar and use that excuse and you put all this weight on, you use mental illness, you use cocaine to duck and dodge the UKD claim that you got caught cheating. When you do all that shit, you abuse your body that bad to escape the truth that you did cheat. Don't tell your body gonna whip back in there. When you get into your 30s, especially closer to your 40s or, your 30s, your body don't whip back the same. So it'll take a little bit more to get your body back in shape. And, I'm not sure he's going to be ready for a Wilder fight, man. No time soon. Maybe earliest next spring, next summer. And then again, that still could happen before Anthony Joshua fight. Because Anthony Joshua could beat Povetkin and still be on that Bulls drive and not want to fight Deontay Wilder. And I understand that, as far as, he don't want to fight Wilder. He really want to fight Tyson Fury. But there's a problem between why him and Tyson Fury can't fight because Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn don't see eye to eye. They don't work together. And I understand they may be working together with the World Boxing Super Series tournament, but it's not a one-on-one negotiation between two fighters, just the tournament. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see, man. We'll see, man. I think, this is definitely a possibility, but not in the near future. I think, Wilder can get, one more fight in this year and one fight next year. And then we could talk about the Tyson Fury situation, man. People think he lost the weight and that's it. Sparring it cannot emulate real rounds and real boxing minutes. So there is a really, really, kind of, gap in there to see, kind of point in there to see if he really still got it. And, to be honest, quite frank, Safari, he ain't going to cut it. He's not going to cut it as far as we saying that this guy's 100% back. It's going to take him a couple more fights or more known or higher level fighter to really see that. You never know. Safari can get in there and drop Tyson Fury or something like that. Or he get in there and injure himself. And you never know. So, you can't simulate high intensity, the real atmosphere of a fight. We got to wait and see. But I anticipate it's going to take about 2 or 3 more fights after this one. 1 or 2 more fights after this one, before we really know if Tyson Fury can make it back in boxing and get back to that elite level. You know what I'm saying? Especially what he went through, he definitely abused his body, putting all that weight on and putting that's weight on the ligaments. Just because you shed the weight off, don't mean you're going to have the same fast twitch muscles and the same fluidity you had before, So it's a wait and see approach, but that definitely could happen before Tyson Fury, and that should definitely be Deontay Wilder's aim. You know what I'm saying? If he see Fury coming back, he should stay in touch with Frank Warren. Obviously, Showtime got a relationship with Frank Warren now, putting, Tyson Fury fight on Showtime this weekend and putting on his fighter Frank Warren's Terry Flanagan fight this weekend. So they have a relationship right there. So as far as that, with that situation, yeah, if I'm Deontay Wilder and Eddie tried to come back to the table with me, no, I'm gonna try to go, keep in touch with Tyson Fury and Frank Warren and use them as leverage over Eddie Hearn, And if he can do that, and they can make a fight in the UK or America, wherever it may be with Tyson Fury, he can get his groove back. Fury got his groove back like he's stellar, man. Then you got a fight there. Then you freezing out Anthony Joshua, and then you got a platform where Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder not only can have a verbal attack against each other, they could bash Anthony Joshua. Even Tyson Fury go up there and say, "Well, I wanted to fight Joshua Eddie Hearn." He was scared, And Deontay said, "Well, I offered him $50 million. He a punk." And it could really be an Anthony Joshua bash, and it really could be a Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury bash. But in the meantime, for me, the most important fight for Deontay Wilder and the most popular fight for him is to fight Jarrell Miller. I understand that he's not a tier 1 heavyweight. I put tier 1 heavyweight. He's a tier 2 heavyweight. But in my opinion, the groundwork is laid. You got him talking about C-Smash, Deontay baby mama at one point in time. You got 50 Cent involved. So you got the war of words involved. You got where Deontay Wilder apparently knocked him out in sparring, and Miller said he was dehydrated. He had just ran in the Alabama heat. And you got a great storyline there to really sell that fight. And not only that, you got clips of Miller hating on Deontay Wilder when he fought at the Barclays Center, saying Ortiz was, he just hated on him. So it's bad blood there. It's bad intention. You got two undefeated American heavyweights. That's the fight you want to see. Don't nobody want to see Dominic Breazeale. And if I'm Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, I'm not fighting Dominic Breazeale while he's suing me, bro. You're going to have to drop that lawsuit or wait your turn. I'm going to tell WBC just that. I'm not fighting no guy that's suing me. I'll fight Luis Ortiz again before I fight this guy, Dominic Breazeale, unless he drop that lawsuit and let his hands do the talking in the ring. Matter of fact, we can do whatever the split is and take 5% or 10% of our split, and we can put it up to the winner. It can be incentive based, and that could be your lawsuit money. If you want to get your lawsuit money, come whoop on me, and I'll give you 10%. We can both put 10, 15% up, and the winner get that as you know, as incentive, you know, for winning the fight. And that's your lawsuit money as well. If you saying you're gonna do this and that to me, go ahead and improve it. We could put like a little incentive based percentage up. We can get that done. But in the meantime, in between time, you work your thing, I work mine, and then you ain't drop that lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna fight Miller, and him and Miller will sell out in the Barclays Center. That's a perfect way, you know, to capitalize without Anthony Joshua at the Barclays Center in New York City and keep, you know, his momentum going. Dominic Breazeale is not going to keep his momentum on the upswing. And I know people say, oh, Fat Baby Miller a bum, but it's more than inside the ring. And I keep telling y'all guys that boxing has pageantry. Boxing, that's what drives casual fans in. You know, what you do outside the ring. I mentioned that in the Terrence Crawford situation. That's what drives those casuals in, man. What you do outside the ring. And this storyline can blow up with all this situation and all the history that Miller and Deontay Wilder got going on. Barclays Center, Brooklyn gonna come out and show up and show out for that situation. That's the fight they want to target. You know what I'm saying? Dominic Breazeale, he ain't got no juice. He done got beat from goalpost to goalpost, and you know, I just don't really care for him. You know what I'm saying? But if that's the fight, I'll watch it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna watch the Tyson Fury fight. I'm gonna watch AJ versus Povetkin. That's still an interesting fight, even though Deontay didn't get the fight. I'm not gonna hate on AJ. It's a business at the end of the day, and that's what he want to do. I'm still gonna support Anthony Joshua and support what he doing over there in the UK until he fight Deontay Wilder. You dig? So y'all know what it is. Shout out to the LDBC, YTBC, everybody in between. We gone.